Morning, day 3 of the Rota Vicentina. Yeah, I'm on the move now. I camped here just outside of Sao Louis. I was going to book a hotel last night, but when I got in there, it was like 5 o'clock and it gets dark just after 5. And I thought, I thought I'd get myself a room. So I grabbed a beer at the local bar, got my phone out, everywhere shut, phoned people, no answer. I got through to one hotel, so yeah, we only accept minimum 3 nights. Oh, great. So I asked the bar lady if she'd fill my water up for me. She did. I ended up here. I'm only about half a mile outside of St. Louis, so I didn't have to walk much further. But we're heading off to a place called Odemira today. It's about 15 miles to get there. Got a bit of a dilemma, as I always have, whether to stay there or carry on. My dilemma is, it's getting close to New Year's Eve, and I've got, say, 2.5 days to get to Odemira, where I can get a bus then back to Porto Covo. Now, if I dilly-dally, I'm not going to get a bus to Porto Covo because it'll be New Year's Day. I really need to get to Odemira before 10 o'clock on New Year's Eve, because there's one bus a day at 10:35. So we'll see how we get on in the next 2 days. I might have to prolong the trip another day else. Yeah, the coast's over just over there. We'll be carrying on for the next couple of days inland through farms and pretty much agricultural land. Weather's been nice for the first 2 days. It's supposed to be good today, and I think there's a bit of rain in the forecast, but hey-ho, temperatures are good, so long may they continue. We're still following these signs, as are the white and red markers. As I said the other day, if they're straight lines, you're going the right way, and then if you want to go left, there's an arrow pointing left, and obviously right, and a big fat cross if you're going the wrong way. Croxamia in full bloom, look. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it right. Seen quite a bit, quite a bit of that over here. My sister will be proud. She loves the garden. The morning sun slowly burning through the cloud. Looks like we're in for another warm day. Yeah, I've been walking just over an hour. I'm looking for somewhere to have some breakfast in the next hour, I think. I've got one little dilemma though, I haven't got a lot of water. I've just got over a litre and a bit, so if I use all that having porridge, I'm going to have none for the rest of the day. So people say you don't need a filter on this journey, but that's mainly because they all do the Fisherman's Trail, which is the coastal bit. Because this is the inland bit, I've passed quite a few streams so far. I've not actually needed to filter any water yet. But sod's law now I need to, I probably won't pass one. But if I come to a little stream, I'll filter some water, I'll have some coffee and some breakfast, I think. But it's amazing. Yesterday was a right up and down roller coaster, quite brutal really. This morning, this first hour or so, it's been nice and flat. Just came up my first bit of a hill there, and we're heading that way now. It's getting warm, so I could do with taking my top off. I've got my leggings on this morning. Now I've got them on because I spilt water on them last night, so I thought I'll just chuck them on and dry them while I walk this morning, so when I stop I'll whip them off. I just stumbled across Felix from Germany, and he just kindly topped up my water for me, so it looks like I can have a coffee in a minute. And you've been working here long?
How long I'm working here? I'm here since the 12th of December, and how long, I don't know. No plan to end.
No,
right now.
Just looking after the horses?
Yes, the owners are away, they're coming back tomorrow, and I need to take care of the horses and the dogs and the chicken and yeah, the land.
So thanks Felix for my water.
You're welcome. Great journey.
Yeah, cheers mate. Awesome. Yeah, Felix kindly topped up my water. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to walk on a bit farther on now, and then I can stop and have some coffee and some porridge. Another steep little incline. Trial's been good so far this morning. Nothing spectacular, but the tracks have been really well laid out. They're easy to follow. No mistakes as yet. But as I said in previous videos, the waymarking is second to none on this trail. I'm into about 8 miles at the minute. So probably not quite halfway for the day really. Aiming to get about 20 in here. So I'll leave a short day tomorrow into Odemira, and then I'm going to have some time out then. Hoping to get into Odemira around about lunchtime. Book an hotel. And then catch the 10:30 bus to Porto Covo the next day, which will be New Year's Eve. Nice Portuguese guy in that truck there just stopped in there offered me a lift. He goes, Odemira! He pointed to his seat. I said, no, I'm walking. I was tempted though. Yeah, he just said, oh, you Italian? I said, no, Inglés. Ah, Inglés. Hola!
Hola.
Just said hello to the goat herder. I didn't try to make conversation because I didn't think it would go that well. Well, he said hello. They've all been really friendly, all the locals. Well, I've been following winding tracks like this since I met that guy who offered me a lift. I should have took it now, I think. I would have been in Odemira by now and some dinner. I've just rejoined up with the river we was following earlier. That's a nice place. Get me far, will it? No acampa, no the caravans, no litter, no fires. I've decided to walk the last couple of miles to Odemira on the road. The tracks were getting really slippy with the mud, and I was starting to slip. I was starting to slip over a bit. I never actually fell over, but I ain't gonna take a chance. So another couple of miles and I'll be in Odemira. Get something to eat and see how far we can push on for the rest of the day. I've just met Dor, I've just had lunch together, and he's just going to drop me off into Odemira.
Yeah, on the way.
On the way, yeah. So it's about, is it a mile?
Cheers, guys.
Is it around a mile?
Probably even 2 miles.
Yeah, maybe 2 miles, so I'll get into Odemira a bit sooner than I thought, and then we better crack on a bit farther on tonight.
Enjoy.
We're at the highest point of Odemira at the minute. Dor just dropped me here and said if you're coming through Odemira, you've got to come here.
Go in and take a picture of it.
Yeah. So this is actually the only working mill
this is not the only working, but this is a working mill that they just keep it working just for historical reasons. And they are grinding now wheat. Okay, so this is absolutely functioning, but they don't use it now because they say there is too much wind for the structures of the wood because it's the original ones. But they don't do it now because they don't have the money to maintain it. But the original stuff, you can see it here. All these groves from usage, and it's still working. Alright, this stick is to shake.
Vibra.
To shake the grains to go inside.
Mas vezes mais corre. Vai aqui, gira. E o moinho aqui todo ele gira. Direção do vento.
Ah, é tudo.
Tudo gira. Direção do vento. Seta em cima, lá em cima.
Sim.
Direção lá em. Ligado à outra e eu aqui controlo o moinho, tudo gira.
Ah, e fazer isso com esta e fazer a estabilização.
Ah, olha, aqui uma roda, outra roda, tudo.
There's wheels there.
Tudo.
That's all the head is turning around.
Sim.
And you see, you can
como
isso. And you move it. You move the whole thing with this wheel, and there is wheels sitting just behind. And then they lock it with these ropes, so the wind doesn't change it.
Brilliant. Prisões para.
See, so thank you the exception. He's saying that it's actually functional, but in winter they don't put it because there is too much wind for this structure.
Right.
So they prefer like 4 knots up to 7 knots of wind, and this is a perfect wind to use this one. When they don't have the right winds or there is too much strong winds, they just grind for themselves. And this is for their own consumption. They're making like the food to their house for this consumption. Music. They're making music for tourists. So nobody stands and gets hurt for security reasons, so they can see that it's working. And he says that you can hear it from miles away. And this is actually an announcement. Video is working. You can come and grind your wheat or your corn. It's really beautiful. And it's like 5 generations doing it.
Okay. Pretty good.
Wow, that was just a chance meeting with Dor. He's from Israel. He's been living in Portugal for the last 6 years. We just got chatting. He says, I'm just going in there for dinner. Do you want to join me? I said, yeah, I'm bloody starving. So we had a good chat. Told me a little bit about himself. And he says, so it was probably a mile and a half back into Odemira. He goes, I'll give you a lift. He goes, there's not much to see from this bit. Yeah, and he took me up to the windmills. He says, I've never been here before. So he says, I've been meaning to come and have a look at the windmills. And apparently it's a working windmill. Like I say, you've just seen the video. You've just seen the footage. So yeah, so he's just dropped me off in the centre of Odemira. Just having a little look round. He took me to the viewpoint there. He says, I'll drop you here so you can find your own way back to the trail. Thanks, Dor. sun's well out now. It's about 2:30. So the plan is have a little walk around Odemira, grab some water, and then walk on as far as we can towards the chase. Well, I've just spent half an hour, so just wandering around Odemira. We're now going to get as far as we can towards, trying to get as close to Centionio as we can tonight, and then that'll leave about 15 miles into a shay. Now I've been calling it Odemira. Door tells me it's a shay. There you go. I told you I'd be killing them. As the sun begins to come down, Odemira, probably a couple of miles in the background. Just trying to go as far as I can now. In about an hour's time, start looking for a camp spot. $10k. I'm not getting there tonight, but I knew that anyway. So, but I'm still looking for somewhere to camp. There's been nowhere so far. So that's one of the pits there. There's a chance of getting bloody run over. Midges. It's just gone 5 o'clock. Still haven't found anywhere decent anyway. Still haven't found anywhere. Barbed wire fences, ground like that. I'm just preparing for the worst. I'm about 4 miles short of Tantoni, or I don't know how you pronounce it. About 4 miles short of there. I was just having a look on my phone to see if there's any rooms there, because I could just hoof it in the dark. But I ain't got no phone signal. So I'm still optimistic the trail will provide. But it's not as yet. So fingers crossed, guys. You might be able to see me, you might not. I'm back to run out just. I finally found somewhere. It ain't perfect, but it's somewhere to lay my head for the night. And I'll catch you guys in the morning. I've got about 4 miles left, I think, to get to San Tenoto. I don't know how you pronounce it, I'm sorry, but I'll put it up on the screen. And then it'll be 10 miles then to Azare. And then that's where I'm hopefully stopping there tomorrow night. I was just going to book a room on booking.com, but I can't get a signal, so I'll do it when I get a signal in the morning. Right, see you guys tomorrow on the Rota Vicentina.
You and me, we meant to be in the great outdoors.